Hello everyone and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. Now, because our Metal Gear Solid and Siphon Filter series are not quite in sync in terms of number of parts, I'm going to do one little special Metal Gear Solid episode just to keep the videos coming and get them more in sync until MGS2 comes around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the VR training, which is just some, well, virtual reality training. There are 10 stages, all testing your stealth abilities. They're really handy if you're worth doing before you play the game. So I'm kind of doing this the wrong way around. I really should have done this first. I didn't press anything, by the way. The game's just restarting, so it took too long. But yeah, VR training. I think I have already done it once, but it doesn't matter. There's actually 3 modes you can do. Oh, I've done time attack as well. I might have already finished this in the past. I have. Maybe. I don't know. The survival mission isn't there. Maybe you got to do something with that. But yeah, I always think it's worth doing the training mode. Time attack and gun shooting, that's up to you. But yeah, let's do all 10 of these in one go and keep us going until MGS2, which, yeah, should be a lot of fun. First one's really simple. But yeah, if you get the Master Collection and you're a little bit like, oh man, this is an old game, I'm a bit intimidated, then this is a pretty good way of getting yourself up, in sync with where you need to be. So we hit the target. Beautiful. 1 down.
Impressive, Snake.
They do get harder, don't worry. The 10th one pushes it to the limit. So this is a case of using the radar. But that's the radar. You didn't see that in Extreme, but that's how you basically play the game, to be honest with you.
Impressive, Snake.
You just avoid the blue cone. Can't get my words out. Metal Gear Solid 2, I will have the radar on, so you'll be able to see it more effectively. But yeah, I do like the VR training. It is a lot of fun. VR training missions, however, oh my god, no. Fuck that off. Is there like 300 missions you've got to do? And they get insane. They get ridiculous. You end up playing as like Grey Fox doing murder mysteries. I think those are 2 separate things. I don't think you do murder mysteries as Grey Fox.
Impressive, Snake.
So we're done 30% down. But as I was saying, that might be an idea for a series at some point. We could try and do, once a week, like VR training missions. That could be really fun. This is one of the easiest ones to get to, by the way. You just go around. But it's good, because on your first time you don't know that.
Impressive, Snake.
And it's like, the game's teaching you to try different angles. I'm kind of just showing off here, really. This one teaches you about loud footsteps. You've got to avoid the green areas. Now you can just go prone and avoid them. So the best way to do this, go prone. Or else everybody in the world is going to hear you. But really simple, nice.
Impressive, Snake.
So we get surveillance cameras on this one. Because even these have got cones of vision. So say the game's really easy when you play it with that. Just go under them. Easy.
Impressive, Snake.
But yeah, we could definitely do a video series of trying to do all the VR missions. We could do it on MGS2 as well, because those are just as insane. So let's get up to here. Another one down.
Impressive, Snake.
So I think now they get a little... from now on, they get a bit more tricky. Yeah, leaving footprints. This only happens like once in the entire game, but this training is pretty hard because of it. Because he's going to follow my footsteps now. I used to find this really difficult. Because they'll just follow me until the footprints end and they'll get me.
Impressive, Snake.
Stage 9, this is a little bit more tricky. Yeah, this teaches you to knock on the walls, something I never did in the game, I don't think, but I will in MGS2, I'm sure.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Give a few taps, and lovely.
Impressive, Snake.
So, stage 10, the hard one. I think it literally says take everything you've learned and do it. Yeah. We've even got a big searchlight. Look at this for a zone. I used to always go the right way, but I'll try the left again. Pretty fun this way. Oh. There we go. Lovely stuff.
Impressive, Snake.
Yeah, as I say, guys, there was never going to be much to this video. I just thought a bit more Metal Gear before we go on to Metal Gear Solid 2. Not much to say on it, other than a bit of a VR teaser. One time we'll try and do all them levels, because they get bloody hard. And there's absolutely loads of them, by the way. So, yeah, we'll definitely do those at some point. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on MGS2.